Hey, checking out this crawl space right now, and I'm gonna highlight some items that I'm looking at here. So down here in the crawl, you can see the access. This is unvented, which is the way a lot of people are doing it. So the access is through the garage. You drop in. This plastic is a vapor barrier. You can see right here it's kind of routed. It'll focus in for me. The way it's going to a sump pump. The sump pump doesn't have a lid on it, and it really should. Pests can get in there and die and start causing all kinds of havoc. But when you're looking down here, see all that water that's trapped beneath this vapor barrier? You look at my knees are dry. That water is trapped underneath, and it usually routes back over to that sump pump to get the water out. You can see the seals. They got it running up on the walls. And then you can also see it coming up on the CMU columns, the way that girder is jacked up, and they've even got it over the top, which is good. Hey, what's up, guys? Down in the crawl space here, you can see we've got the mason blocks for your foundation coming up, and then you can see we've got the insulation between the floor joists. The floor joists are actually engineered I-beams, and then you can see the sheathing coming over the top. But then, like we've talked about, we've got the mason blocks, and then we've got the actual sill right here. You can see that sill is pressure treated, which any kind of water going in contact, it's going to keep that from rotting away. They put insulation in between right here, and that just helps keep the cold air out. You can also see the vapor barrier, the way it comes up and around and then comes down on the side. And then they've also got it across the whole floor. You can see the water gets trapped down underneath there. Then they also get it sealed. But that's what I'm taking a look at today. So hopefully you guys can see all that. Another thing we're looking at the plumbing. So we want to make sure it's secured. We want to make sure the drain is sloping properly. And you can see here, as I twist this thing around, that right there is the main soil pipe coming. As it drains, you can see how it naturally slopes down. And then you can see the exit point is way back over there in the corner as I get twisted around. See it back there going out the foundation wall? That's connecting into the sewer for the city. This right here, these are PEX lines. You've got the hot and the cold indicated by the red and the green, and then you've got them fastened securely to the joist, so they're not just kind of flopping around and hanging, so they're nice and secured. This blue line that's over there on the ground, that's the main water line that's coming in, and then the shutoff is located back over here in the garage, just so you can access it and you don't have to get down in the crawl space to be able to do that. So let's quick look at the plumbing. Back at this main water line coming in, does it look kind of all jacked up here? You can see down here, these are little crimpers. The way they kind of cut it, that's the advantage of PEX, is it's easily workable, easy to work with. So you can just snip it, and then you can put the crimps on it. They've got a little union in between there, or a little joiner, to be able to do that. You can see also that the piping is stamped, and you've got, there we go, it's stamped, and you can see what it's rated for, and so forth. And you got right there, USA. Then we've got our run for heating and cooling right there. You can see the way that duct is run, and it's smooth, and then it kind of branches off into the flex duct, which goes up. Where's it at? There we go. And then it's connected into the room right there. This is a super quick crawl. I'm just kind of looking at some components. I was just down here and I thought of you guys, and thought it'd be cool to look at firsthand. Hope y'all are doing well. I really do mean that, and hope you're staying safe and healthy and winding this thing down. hopefully you're staying in touch with one another too. Give each other a shout out and say hey, or do a long distance high five. But see you in the funny pages, boys.